that it's a wonderful collection because Alan Lomax had such a long career that it really is a reflection of ethnography in the 20th century. The performance style materials are one part of the collection, but certainly not the only part of the collection. He was exposed to a lot of different kinds of expressive culture. And like a lot of people, he began to see patterns in the way that culture was expressed. And he started to ask questions about why are these patterns exist? What other aspects of culture do they reflect? How are they manifested in different cultures? You know, these kind of big questions. And a lot of correspondence in the collection. Lots of fun drawings like this,
wow.
and ideas. These are the coding sheets. This is a coding sheet that I guess takes some Laban ideas, right? Is it? It helps if you've seen those films, right? Because then you understand what they're talking about with curvilinear, spiral, linear, these kinds of things, dimensional use in.
One-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional, heavy, light, slow, fast, acceleration, fluidity.
So each clip, the team would look at each clip. They would independently describe it using this methodology. They would arrive at consensus, and they would first arrive at consensus about what they meant by stripe transition, you know, and so there are a whole lot of manuscripts where they're trying to come to consensus about what they actually mean when they're using these terms, and then they code them individually, and then they kind of arrive at a central coding that stands. And our primary job in this current scan project is to scan the coding sheets, because they are the data, the rawest, the most beginning of the data relating to performance style materials. So we're going to have bits and pieces. So we think about this. They acquired originals. They made the copies for their use. They would then make another copy when they figured out what they wanted to do with it. So there are going to be examples for every line in the coding sheet. And then in the end, they probably would have gone back to this original and, I don't know, made a copy to put in the film.
If they're the original or the copy.
Back in the papers, the log documentation of the purchase or the acquisition of the film. So this is what's called a mag track. It's a 1-inch. The audio is on this, so the audio for the film, and it's deteriorating. I see some stuff I don't like, and if you put your nose up to it, you're going to smell vinegar probably. If you can't already smell, it's pretty strong in here.
Yeah.
It's mainly Pete Seeger's film collection that stinks. It's over there on the other side. And,
What's the vinegar smell from?
it's the binder reacting to heat and humidity, and it creates acetic acid. But I can see this powder, the red powder that you're seeing, it's about shot, which is a damn shame. You know, it's only 30 years old. This is a film from the Cord Library. This was the first library that they put together a film. So the oldest films are here. There were like 4 different libraries that they created. It probably doesn't make sense right now to you, but I'm starting to get it. And this is the final stuff. The blue is the films that they created out of all this stuff. But it seems to me what people would be most interested in are the raw footage.
Yeah.
These films are great. They've been published, and we'll probably never have to touch this again. I hope we don't, because it's deteriorating.